Okay, we're live. Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to Hadara's Reaches. How are we doing today, gentlemen?
Doing pretty good.
Pretty good.
Outstanding!
Outstanding.
I'm doing very well. Yourself?
So, all that I'm hearing is just autistic, is all that I'm
Yes.
hearing.
I believe
I'm
I
doing-
answered with an actual answer. Thank you.
I'm very artistic, thank you.
Yes.
I'll have you know I scored very well in my art class.
I'm sure that you did. I
I have the artist.
How'd you score on that other test that you take?
Pretty bad.
Oh. You know you're not supposed to be able to fail that, right?
Yeah, but my mom always said I was an anomaly. So
So did they stop counting at like 24 chromosomes or like?
yeah, at some point they just it is pretty bad.
Just give up.
Like everybody
I
else,
hate to, but this one's broken.
basically.
Yeah.
And there wasn't no return policy on me.
Did you take the lifetime warranty on this? No, nobody takes that. Ah, what a shame.
What a shame. Can't help you.
Doors over there. Don't let it hit you in the ass on the way out.
Okay. All right. Small housekeeping things before we get started. There's been talk about upgrading to, or at least me, to Roll20 Pro so that we get nicer looking maps and tokens and assets, and everything just generally looks prettier and is easier for me. So if you would like to chip in to make that experience a little bit better, we're totally down for doing that. As I'll probably just go with the yearly plan, which is $50 a year. So if you want to pitch in, then that would be great. But if not,
Makes life easier on you, then sure, I'm down.
Okay. Yep. Cool. But yeah,
We're at a church mouse. Yay!
we're considering doing that, and
Well,
yeah.
it might not be. I might have gotten paid.
Well, as he is getting ready to be excited about being paid, let's review where everybody is. So, brief continuity issue for those of you who are watching at home. Last week we did not have our full session because of scheduling issues, but Ohm and Dernar and Grinkle wanted to do something. So, to give you a recap of what happened, it's also in the document, link in the description. Basically, they decided that they wanted to turn in the animal blood to Bernard. So they went back and they gave it to him, and he rewarded them with some gold, some healing potions, and a super fancy magical rod that functions as a quarterstaff. Yes.
It's a big stick.
It is a large stick with magical properties, yes. So, they got that, and on their way back, they were ambushed by a group of kobolds. And so they were in the process of kind of getting screwed over by the kobolds because I think in the process...
Because of Grandma's quilt.
I think in the process of that, the kobolds rolled like 3 or 4 crits. So... Yeah. Drenar got reduced to like 2 HP first round of combat, so...
Tactics is the worst.
Yeah.
Ain't it great?
Aren't pack tactics wonderful, Derek?
Didn't they bring a couple? Did they bring any casters with them?
They didn't this time. There was a couple of flying
Oh.
ones. There was a couple of flying ones in the dragon shield. So
There's casters?
Yep.
there are. They exist.
They have this glorious potential to take you and just yeet you out of existence.
It's true.
So great.
You might meet them later. Anyway, so yeah, they ran into those guys, and that's why you can see that they have a little bit less HP on them than Reggie and Kurosu do. So
I'm fit as a fiddle.
that's true
We
that
got-
you
We
are.
gotta talk about my heroic entrance.
Oh yeah, you shot a couple things on your way in. Anyway,
Freaking mooch.
600 yards. Feet. Okay.
he
600
shot
yard
somebody at
beam.
600 feet, but because he
Yeah.
has a plus ridiculous to his bow, he actually hit.
Because
so,
plus autism.
yeah, that too.
Honestly.
Anyway. So, but you didn't get any experience for that because screw you.
Of course it does.
Right.
So, that is where we are starting, is that the three of you are out there in the marshes surrounded by kobold bodies, and Reggie is back at the camp guarding the cave entrance. So, that's where everybody is. Before we get started, let's do goals, because people want XP.
Oh, yeah.
XP is for nerds.
All right,
I have
then.
secret
We'll
one.
start with you, Reggie. The ones that I have right now for you are advance grappling by defeating an enemy while they're in your grasp, and get into Lord Perennius' estate. You have one open slot.
Think Reggie's next goal is going to be that he wants to understand the motivations of the party better. Kind of got thrown together with these guys, and he doesn't really know what makes him tick, and that's kind of worrying.
Okay.
They could decide to do anything.
Right, sure. Okay.
They could decide to do anything.
We will have to have a discussion about that after session. What I'm telling the gentleman in the house is see me after class is what I'm telling you right now. Okay. Anyway, okay.
Matt's gonna have sex with a teacher.
No,
I
no,
got
he
it
is not.
bad. I'm hot for teacher.
All right. Moving on. Let's see here.
I
So
have a video of David gyrating somewhere. Hold on.
there's no video of that moment. It is only seared into certain individuals' brains. Kurosu. The
Yes.
goals that I
I have
for you right now
secret
are
one.
find your parents and gain entry into Lord Perennius' estate. There's a bug flying around me.
Stop copying me.
Yeah, you have an open slot.
I have secret one.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And
Discord message it
top.
to me. Oh, yep.
Yep.
Okay. And doop.
What did you say, David?
Yeah, that's doable for sure.
I lied to your phone.
That is
Get
very,
out the
very
pig.
doable.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
was it picking up?
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. So,
You
it's
can
not
do that.
bad. No,
All right. Okay. Dranar.
Yes.
The goals I have for you right now are get into Lord Perennius' estate, help someone to find power from within themselves, and your secret goal. Would you like
I'm
to?
gonna replace the secret goal,
Uh-huh.
and I want to change it to do significant damage, and I'm gonna specify that
Roll above a 10.
greater
Actually
than
make it
15 in one turn. That's gonna be the goal.
Greater than 15 damage in one hit.
He's feeling pretty inadequate right now.
Okay. All right. He needs to. Yeah. All right. Cool. Grinkle. The only goal that I have for you right now is get the team to like Grinkle more. What you want to do with the other 2 goal slots?
I want to have a heart-to-heart with Reggie.
Bow, 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 bow.
Okay, so just like have
And
like deep conversation with Reggie
Yeah.
about what, or just have a deep conversation with Reggie.
I just want to start to kindle the embers of what's going to be a burning relationship.
Aha!
Hatred, perhaps.
Hey, you
Yeah,
love her both
so-
passionate feelings.
That's
Yeah, the difficulty of this is going to be very dependent on Reggie, so...
Yep, we're working on it.
Alright,
Yeah,
yeah.
Probably should have made that one a secret.
They are both paths to the dark side.
Oh, alright, and you have one more
God,
goal
can Reggie be a
slot.
Let's go ahead and make it to the freaking actual dungeon this time around.
So
Maybe
you are
somebody-
all going to be join the other three and get into Lord Peranius's estate.
Oh my god, we want to do story shit. What the fuck is that?
XP, please.
Oh, okay, so we're actually walking in.
I mean, you're
you're
not
going
walking in, you're like
underground.
at the mouth of a cave right now that supposedly, according to
That's
the old
true.
innkeeper lady that you talked to, leads into the
Seduced.
mansion somewhere. That's the situation right now.
Derek
Okay.
definitely seduced her.
Well then,
Yeah.
I had a dream about Derek. It was thanks to the oil lizards.
Yes, Pete.
Yes, that's right.
yeah, let's go ahead and put the other one
With oil
for
something.
rage without Derek telling me to.
That's a good goal.
That's a good goal.
Without being
This is gonna
reminded.
be- Remember how to use my effing class abilities.
yeah.
The thing is that like this isn't really like a goal for your character. This is a goal for you as a Dungeons and Dragons player. So
This is just a personal problem.
Yeah.
This is why there's now a second campaign running.
oh yeah. Anyway, so yeah, what do you want your actual character goal to be? Do you want it to be get into Lord Peranius's estate along with everybody else's?
Yeah, let's start facing some. Okay, I want to face like. Get me one monster actually inside Lord Peranius's estate.
Ah,
I want to murk
monster?
that guy. That's
why
my
is
thing.
it cheese?
No, that's mine,
Why
Derek.
are we putting cheese inside of the?
Well,
No, that's
okay, so I was a little bit confused on that. So what exactly was it? Murder something in Lord Peranius's estate?
No. You said he wants one monster, so he wants one like slice of cheese of a specifically good kind for sandwiches.
Okay, so
get
you
him a
want to loot Lord Peranius's estate for cheese.
For cheese.
Matt's not even here.
I think you should just put that down. Yep.
Yeah, I think I'm all on board with this. This plan. This is a
Okay,
good plan.
so
Yep.
get
We're gonna find a cheese wheel in there like it's
cheese
Skyrim.
from Lord
Yep, exactly. We're gonna
Peranius's
duplicate it and crash the game.
estate.
I mean, you could say get cheese from Lord Peranius's navel. That also works.
But how do we know he has
Okay.
one?
I mean, he'll
Most
have cheese.
Most people have navel.
What if he was born out of an egg?
I mean, he's a vampire, not a fucking like.
Wait, he's a vampire?
I would guess.
Oh.
He could be.
Dang.
Anyway,
I mean, he was a dude at one point, and he definitely
Hey,
had
David.
dick because he gave the old innkeeper lady the dick, and like we talked about this.
Hey,
That's
David.
true.
yeah, what's
He
up?
probably has a belly
For
button.
last challenge, you can surprise me.
Oh,
We
You're an
have
egg.
something. We have
Oh,
something.
You want
So you're gonna
want
get a
Lord
random
Branius's navel
XP.
cheese.
And you have
Hold on,
no
everyone's talking at once, please. Why are mommy and daddy fighting?
Your goal is
Don't tell him. Don't tell him. Let it be
Nope.
random.
No, tell him. Tell him. He needs to know.
Get-
He needs to know. This is important.
Your goal is to get cheese from Lord Peranius's estate.
This seems suitable for the kooky old goblin with Alzheimer's.
Hold on, I'm sorry. We're talking cheese?
Yeah, like cheese.
Yeah,
Like
like
a cheese wheel.
a,
Comes out of a
like
cow.
a rare
Yeah, all
cheese.
No.
Cheese does not come out of a
Alright.
cow.
When you wait
The
for
fuck?
the milk to dry or whatever. I don't know.
Jesus, Derek.
It's got milk in it.
If you're milking your cow and getting cheese, there's a fucking problem.
There's a fucking problem.
Or you
Take
take
no
part. I don't know.
That cow is dead. That ain't cheese.
Just a full wheel.
Anyway,
That's a cyst.
I mean, I've birthed some pretty awful things out of the back end of a cow.
If it's a liquid, you're milking the wrong thing.
You're starting with the milk.
Jesus, guys.
You had a
Okay.
calf that got stillborn inside and then rotted slightly, and you had to pull it out in chunks. Yeah.
Okay.
All
Mo-
right, back to
We are moving on. We are moving
Milk
on,
is just boneless
gentlemen.
cheese.
We are moving on.
I'm getting cheese.
Moving
I'm
on.
getting cheese from the estate.
Everyone
I'm
shut
getting
up.
cheese.
Shut up!
Want that cheese.
Right now, I have your goals as be an asset to the party by getting some frags. You are at 5 out of 10 for that. You have get someone to try out CrossFit, and you have heal someone. Would you like to change any of those goals?
Wait, he healed me. I did do that. He laid his hands on me so I wouldn't bleed out.
Yeah, I did it.
Yes. The
Chatting it up.
gentle caresses of a paladin.
Yes. Okay, so yeah, go ahead. Give yourself 50 experience.
Dirk, I have an important question.
Yeah.
Does your dude have a dick or cloaca?
I don't even know what those mean except for
What
the
is
first one.
that? What is it?
Well, he's a reptile.
I'm scared to
Probably-
Google it. I don't want to
I'm
Google
scared to
it.
Google it,
Well, a cloaca is the mysterious all-in-one hole that most reptiles and like ducks have.
Would you like to make a nature check?
Sounds like my ex.
There you go. Make exactly what nature check. You can infer.
All right, yeah, we can make an inference here.
Yeah.
But if I crit this, I get to say whatever the fuck I want.
That's
true.
not how
So you
this
went down
works.
for an
That's
hour.
not
Yeah,
how
yeah.
this works at all. You get to
Can I do it with advantage?
no
If only
no
someone
you would
else
get to
did.
do it with advantage if you were like feeling up on him. All right, 15.
15's pretty damn good.
15's pretty good. Yes, he does indeed have like normal male-female genitalia. He's got.
Good to know. It's important for later when he goes back to
Yes.
the dick into the old.
Eric, you can sue for rape.
I
But
didn't
he
touch
could die
him.
to survive assault? Is that what that was?
It was all the mustache. Just trust me on this.
Anyway, so what would you like to put as your final goal?
I actually want to make it through the estate and figure out what's causing the corruption.
Oh, fucking.
So
Original.
get into
You're gonna
the
see that puppy for a
estate
while.
and find out the cause of magical stuffs. Cool. All right. I think that is everyone's goals squared away. Awesome. All right, yeah. So I think that we fade in from our title screen of Wrath of the Trees presents Hadara's Reaches on the group of you standing there by the stream where you fought this swarm of kobolds in the midst of all of this kobold and your own blood. TBD, Quentin. And yeah, so you're all just kind of standing there, badly injured. What would you like to do?
All right, who's got the heels?
I mean,
Ohm just used all of his heals on
I
Drunar.
used everything on Derek.
Wait. We got these healing potions here.
Yeah, use some of those. Don't make me use a
Yeah.
spell slot.
I mean, and you guys also
So-
haven't taken a short rest yet, so.
Right. Who ended up getting the patchwork shield?
Patchwork
The-
shield.
The thing is, yeah.
Oh, you're
So
talking
from
about
the
the
from the dragon shield, the thing is that
Yeah.
like it's so small, it's made for a kobold. So like
Oh.
it's like Grinkle could use it, but he already has a shield.
Gotcha.
So
That I never use.
Right,
Right, Grandma's
because two
quilt to
hands.
be another story.
yeah. So yeah, no, like the rest of you, it wouldn't work for you.
Gotcha.
So and you already got loot from all of them. So
Gotcha.
yep.
All right.
So would you
who's
guys
got
like
the
to?
potions?
Would
Actually,
you,
who has those in their possession?
I mean,
But you have one.
Wait, isn't it mine?
I have a potion.
Yeah.
But
What?
I have a potion.
I would like to point out you guys have not taken a short rest yet.
But we
Short
should
rest,
totally take
short
a
rest.
short rest.
Yeah, we should do that.
But before we do that, Reggie, I have something for you.
Oh, hang on. So, like, did you guys, like, take the time to, like, travel back to the mouth of the cave?
Oh, we're not at the cave yet?
No, we're
No.
still in the swamp.
No,
Oh, shoot.
no.
Let's
So, do
go
you
back
guys
to
want to
the
go
cave.
back to the mouth of the cave first?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah,
Reggie, young across the world.
Okay. Yeah, sure. That's no problem. So, Reggie, I mean, so the rest of these guys just kind of, like, went off to do their own thing. And, so you've just been chilling at the mouth of this cave for probably, like, a good 3 hours. What have you been up to?
So, what Reggie has done, right? They left, and as they come, you don't really see much. We just imply it. So they come back, and Reggie, what he does is he has both of his boots shoved up under a root coming off of like the bank above where the cave is.
Uh-huh.
And he's doing like elbow to knee sit-ups inverted.
Ah.
And it just as they walk up, it's a glorious like sheening like 8-pack every time he goes up. Just like
yeah, and so
everybody in
you're
the
doing
party-
this, and
everybody
you
partying.
see upside down the rest of your party coming back, and Kurosu's just looking all fine and dandy, but the rest of them look like they were shredded by a tiny little bunch of like woodpeckers or something.
Who has the lowest HP right now?
Grinkle does.
Okay, so I guess I'm carrying Grinkle at this point.
Okay, Grinkle, do you
can stand on my own
consent?
two midget. I can stand on my own 2 midget feet. Thank you very much.
I mean, I was gonna say since you're hurt and you're probably limping at this
Shut the fuck up, Robin Hood. stay with your distance shots. You ain't carrying me.
Yeah, so you
I
see
can walk on my own 2 damn feet.
So you see your companions, injured and bickering, walking towards you.
Did you all manage to fall into a rose bush, perhaps?
Yeah, something along those lines.
Not quite, man.
It appears that the rose bush won.
Oh, they
You
won.
should see the rose bush.
Well, I would hope with a weapon that size, you could get through a rose bush at the very least.
Whose weapon?
So Reggie, we turned in the quest for
The quest.
Bernard.
There was a quest.
Remember the skeleton guy?
Vaguely.
Yeah, so he wanted Grinkle to get some blood, and we took it back while you were here, and he gave me something that I'd like to give to you. And then I hand Reggie the von Heifenschmidt staff thing.
Okay, excellent.
I
The staff
receive
itself.
the magic stick.
Yep, I will put it on your character sheet for you, so don't worry about it.
Blah, blah, blah.
Do we have leftover frog soup?
Probably.
a
I
lot
mean,
of
you
frogs.
killed it. Yeah, you killed a ton of frogs.
All right, I'm gonna go get some more frog soup.
Probably more of our frog stew at this point.
Stew.
Let's see here. Yeah, and
So I'm
so
over
then
there.
in that case, do you guys want to take a short rest before you venture into the cave?
Yes.
All right. So anybody who wants to, go ahead and roll hit dice and regain anything that you regain on a short rest while I copy this thing over to.
I have full health points. I don't need to.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
regain some of my full HP.
Let's see here. All right.
It's not there. That's where it should be.
It's a thing. Oh my god, it's even better named than I could ever imagine.
All right.
That's up to you, dude. I want your opinion. Oh, I feel like we're gonna get into a tangle in the cave. So
Let's see here. And 8 for two-handed. And put the same description in there. Yep. So you see what it does?
So, yep. Von Heifenschmidt.
Von Heifenschmidt.
Von.
Von Heifenschmidt.
can I tell Reggie what it does?
I mean, like he's
I believe
attuning to
I
it.
attune to it.
Yeah, yeah.
I
He's
now
if
know
he's
what it
attuning
does.
to it, then
And
yeah,
he-
he automatically just knows what it does.
I now have a 6-foot rod that I can beat people to death with. I'm happy. As
Yeah, yeah. And so you really
And
haven't.
heal myself while I do so.
Yeah, and so to kind of describe it, it's made of a dark wood that you're not really familiar with, and so it feels very sturdy. Like it's not too thick is the thing. It's probably like less substantial overall than like your normal quarterstaff that you have right now, but it feels just as sturdy. Like if you try to like flex it a little bit, it barely gives at all. And there's also like some intricate like grooves and carvings into it. It feels very natural in your hand. So, yeah.
Yeah, Reggie probably does some drills with it, kind of attunes to it, right?
Sure.
Probably I used it a little bit. I used my quarterstaff a little bit in that last fight, but I don't think you guys have ever actually seen him like practice with it.
Mm-hmm.
He's surprisingly adept with a weapon that, you know, is kind of like new to his hands.
Yeah, cool.
That's surprising.
Grinkle, would you like to roll hit dice so that you have more than 9 health?
Here. Give it a second.
Oh, Grinkle's on his way back.
Yes.
Okay. Or Draenor, if you want to just reach on over and roll it for him, then I don't think he would object.
All right, Matt, I'm rolling your hit dice. Oh, where are you? What the heck is going on here?
It's right in the middle of his character sheet.
No, not that part. That's the part I understand.
I'm kind of scared.
I mean, you probably should be.
Don't be
What did
afraid.
I get?
You got a 7.
7.
All right.
Here, I'll add it back to his total as you do it.
Oh, I already did it.
Why isn't he
What
spending
character sheet?
more hit dice? He can
Oh,
roll
okay,
if he
cool.
wants.
What was
Oh, there
that?
you go.
That's a 9.
Oh, yeah, 9.
Okay.
So that puts him at 24 out of 30. So,
Okay, Matt, do you want to use your last hit dice? You're at 24 out of 30, and you have 1 left.
and he rolls a d12 plus 3.
Good.
Alright, he's good.
He is rolling like butt.
Wait, what's the +2 for? Oh,
Plus
Constitution.
3. Yeah. It's hit die is whatever your class hit die is plus your Constitution modifier.
Gotcha.
All right. So now that you have rested and Reggie has practiced with his newfound weapon, what do you guys do?
I believe we enter the cave, do we not?
I would like to enter the cave. Find a fucking
Now,
way.
just for clarification, because it's been a while since we've advanced story, this is the cave that Amina was talking about, right?
Allegedly.
You presume so? Yes. Yes.
Haven't found the
Oh
other.
no!
What does that mean? What is
Oh no!
I mean,
Hold on.
take it how you will.
Don't get too worried. This is a lot like the whole sword situation we had.
Yup.
How trustworthy do you think that
What's the
anything
worst
was?
that happens?
Just
Everyone
seemed pretty
dies?
sweet.
True. We do have back characters or backstory or backup characters.
Yeah, you can just
Yep. All right.
All right, so we entered the cave. Gung ho.
All right. Cool. Yeah.
Before do we? Is it dark in there?
It's a cave.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Who would like
Bring your torches, bub.
weapon? I can make everybody's weapons light up if they want.
I have dark vision, so
Dude, I brought glow sticks. Don't worry about it.
I have dark vision too.
I
Oh,
don't.
would you like something lit up for
good.
you?
That means you can lead.
Pick anything from you?
No.
Reggie like picks Gringo up by the back of the collar and pumps him into
Alright.
the cave.
I'll take a glowy weapon.
All right. What? I'll cast light on Ohm's hammer and my staff, and then what do you want, Kurosu?
Actually, you know what? Since my sword glows when I'm around you, it should be some light source. DM question.
Yeah, it's probably like half as effective as the light cantrip, so it's not going to provide you a ton
Okay.
of light, but yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and throw a light on it.
All right, I'll do that.
Throw some light on my shield while you're at it.
Okay, I can do that.
For shit's sake.
All right, so the party is lit, fam.
We
Reggie.
out here.
Yeah, but Reggie does not need light because he is Orc Boy. All right, yeah. So who is leading this merry procession into the caves?
I'd say Draenor.
Wait, why me? I'm the weakest. I'm not going first.
In that case, Sprinkle is going first since he's.
Or
technically
I
the
mean, do we hold to tradition and have Reggie hup his way forward, or Kurosu has been leading in survival checks in the past? How do you guys want to do this?
Is this cave like more? I'm trying to figure out how to say this. Like, is it a very natural cave, or was it kind of just like dug out of the ground to get into this place?
Perception?
If you want to take a moment to kind of like study and look around at stuff, yeah, make an investigation check. If you
Okay.
want to try to figure that out.
Can everyone do that?
Or if like multiple of you want to check it out, then do it with advantage. But
Okay.
15? Okay. Yeah, 15's fine. Yeah. So, I mean, it looks pretty much natural. The one thing that you do notice, though, for sure, is that, like, it looks like previously there has been, like, some cutting away at the natural growth around the cave. So you can probably see, like, some cut off stems of vines and branches, some tossed away to the side nearby. As you're kind of looking around, so you can see that it looks like it's natural, but it looks like there has been like intelligent life that's gone through here. So,
All right. Guys, it looks like somebody's been here before recently, so maybe take caution.
And we don't need caution.
I'd say
It's
that's
Literally.
Wrinkle. Let's go slow.
Literally, Grinkle is throwing caution to the wind.
so I suppose that means that you guys are not attempting to move through stealthily, or
I
would you
mean-
like to make some sort of effort to do so? Because
I
if one of
will-
you decides that they're not moving stealthily, that nulls the rest of the group.
Okay.
And
Do
how
we wanna
stealth
move
rolls
stealthily?
work is that everyone would make individual stealth rolls, and then the person who rolled the lowest is the score that would actually matter.
Okay.
So, would...
Don't we all have glowing weapons?
That's
We
also
have
true,
growing
but
weapons.
it's whether or not you want to be quiet as you're trying to go through.
Right.
So it's up to you guys.
Yeah, I guess let's
I
stealth
don't
it.
think we're particularly stealthy.
I have +4.
I'm not. I'm not stealthy.
You tell Grinkle to be stealthy and he's gonna forget it.
Yeah. Well, and then also Ohm would have disadvantage on stealth checks because he
Yeah,
has heavy armor.
wears metal armor. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Let's just be cautious but not
Just-
stealthy.
Okay.
Leroy Jenkins into this.
Yeah. Yeah. So you're
Yeah, I
just
don't think
gonna.
we're at a full. We're not at a full hup. We're like a 3/4 hup. No, not even that. Just like a.
As Grinkle is walking around and stuff, you're gonna see that he has a very, very wide smile across his face, and his eyes are lit up like candy. He's just kind of going around like a kid in a candy. Well, like a kid in a candy store. Yeah.
Are there? So, I'm directly behind Greenville, correct?
I mean,
Is there, like,
yeah. So I mean, you guys can like arrange yourselves however you want.
I'll
so
lead. I'll go ahead
okay.
and
So
lead.
Kurosu's gonna be leading. So we'll put him up here, and then yeah, or arrange yourselves however you want to be in the lineup here.
I'll follow Chris.
Wait, which side's the front?
God.
Which one do we go?
The
Stop
front
moving
is
your
this
fucking-
direction. So Dranar, that's
Oh,
probably not
okay.
where you want to be.
I'll be squished in between everybody.
All right, Dranar's gonna be in the middle. All right.
I can do that.
Yep. So
Is there, like,
that's
standing? It's like standing water as we're kind of going down this.
yeah. So you're going down, and like it's not like a straight shot into the cave. Like you're going down like inclines, and it's fairly like winding. You see a couple of side paths as well, and so since Kurosu is leading, I need you to, since you're getting the help of your friends, make a survival roll at advantage, please.
All
So
right.
you see how well you were able to navigate the cave. All right, 17.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so like you're kind of able to look around at the ground and see where things are more traveled. You're kind of able to feel where the drafts are going and avoid the majority of like the side paths. Occasionally you kind of start into another path in this like large cave network, and then you're like, wait a minute, no, this isn't right, and you're able to turn everyone around. So yeah, you're able to lead through without too much trouble. And like the rest of the terrain around, it's fairly rocky. So the ground is mostly dirt, but there's quite a bit of rubble, and there's some places where this cave isn't exactly the most wonderful of caves. So there's probably like some areas where you guys kind of have to like squeeze through and push some rubble aside as you're moving through. But yeah, and to answer your question, there isn't really a whole lot of standing water per se. It's cooler down here. You notice, like it's you actually feel more refreshed as you're going down here. It's much nicer traveling down in the cave than it is traveling above ground where it's in the very warm season. But yeah,
Okay. We're good then.
Grinkle is skipping along.
very 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 joyful Grinkle traveling along.
Joyful Grinkle.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Into his own.
As we're walking along, I'm kind of just like, I guess there's a way this thing could lead up into the mansion, but my gosh, imagine Amina actually going through here all the time.
Well, why wouldn't they?
He thought that.
Oh,
Why wouldn't they? What?
why wouldn't they go through here?
I mean, I'm just saying, it just seems like kind of a big amount of trouble.
Nah. Say you got a mistress or something like that, and you want to sneak around. This will be the best way to do it. Be with the States, you got a lot of money, huh?
Fair point.
Hearing Grinkle talk, Ohm looks back and sees him skipping along with a weird smile given the circumstances and whispers to Dranar, "Do you know what's wrong with your friend?"
Literally everything is wrong with him.
Good to know.
Let me get out the list. Everything. Excellent. All right.
Like, it's like one of those scenes in the cartoon where you like pull it out and it looks pretty short and it like just starts folding out and it like hits the ground.
Yep.
Yeah, so just kind of ignore him. That's what I do.
All right.
How did you two meet?
How did me and Grinkle meet?
Yeah,
Well,
kind of seem like polar opposites.
yeah, you see, I was working for some people, and I just so happened to have him and his buddies crash into the court where we were staying, and I didn't particularly like them, so we all killed them together. And then the people that originally hired me, they came and took me away, and then Grinkle came and he saved me from them. So that's how we kind of met in the short and sweet version.
That's a very, very complicated way of saying that you've got big brother issues.
So is that why you give him all your money, Dranar, because you feel in debt to Grinkle?
Maybe partially, but I really don't have much need for money, so.
It's understandable.
Yeah, and that's actually an interesting question, Dranar. Like, what is like his view on like worldly possessions? Like now that he's kind of like shifted more into the religion of Hadenai and all that. What's kind of his view on materialism? I'm curious.
The thing he cares about is if money can get him some sort of knowledge or power, such as like buying new scrolls or something to read or stuff like that. But as far as like pleasantries, he really doesn't care too much about those.
Very utilitarian, sure.
Yeah.
This ain't D&D anymore. This is real life.
Oh, yeah. Cool. All right, yeah, and so you journey through here for probably a little over an hour before, let's see here, if I recall, what's everyone's passive perception?
Oh god.
So it's down towards the bottom left of your character sheet.
11.
12.
11.
14.
Okay.
There you go.
All right.
Up a little bit.
Yeah, so Reggie, as you guys are just venturing forward, just having sort of a normal conversation, you start to kind of hear voices that aren't exactly don't sound like they're from the rest of the party in the background. You notice this?
We probably haven't really got any like signs or anything like that. Do they sound close, or are they kind of just like echoing off the walls?
It's kind of echoey. Yeah, it sounds distant and echoey in the cave. You hear some sort of voices. You're not able to distinguish it from that of your friends because they're chatting right now.
So Reggie like reaches over Grinkle because he's also goddamn short. Hacks Dranar on the shoulder.
Yeah, what's up?
He goes, voices around. Watch yourself.
Okay. Hey guys, we should probably hush up. Reggie's hearing something.
What?
That's also the reason I didn't talk to that thing. Reggie like gives Grinkle like a swift kick when he does that.
And Olm thinks that's what I would have done.
Okay, so is that a sign that you all would like to start stealthing?
Oh yes.
Oh good lord.
Yep. All right. So I need
Might
everyone
as
to
well.
make stealth rolls, and Ohm, you are going to make yours at disadvantage.
All right. Stealth.
Oh!
Hey, there it is.
Oh!
Oh, Bernard.
Obviously, I'm not very stealthy because
You are a
kicked.
shadow.
I just kicked fucking
Dang.
The guy who yells.
whatever.
How about you kick me into combat?
Yeah, I love it. So like, Grinkle gets the highest stealth score of anyone in the group.
He is a shadow in the night.
Reggie rolls the
Bullshit's got a
4.
+5. He's got a +5 to him.
Oh my
You're damn
goodness.
straight, I'm a goblin.
We're in a dark environment. And he's like 2 feet tall.
He's like barely above the cave mud.
Yeah. Okay, and yeah, and
That's
so
why I gotta
as
skip.
yeah, as you just like try to shush up, you kind of hear like the voices start to murmur down and stop, and you kind of hear some shushing going on, and then you see as you like try to move forward, you see a light in the distance as you're approaching. And you start to like creep your way forward, and then you hear a gruff voice say, "Hello down there. Who'll be coming down?"
Reggie immediately stands up.
Are you not already?
Yeah,
And
that's
we're probably doing the like Scooby-Doo hunch, right? And he goes, "Oh, hello there, friend. I can't imagine many others would be down here at this time."
He's like,
okay. Are the voices
Like,
coming from behind or
He
in front of us?
he just waltzes on forward. So he's probably,
okay, yeah,
He's
sure.
now.
So you walk into a larger like cave area. It has a couple of offshoots, but you see sitting around a campfire near some rubble. There's several like rough-looking gentlemen, some dwarven gentlemen actually, who are all sitting around a campfire, and
I can
and
cover my
this is
mustache. So there's
let me roll. See, they're dwarves, so
damn. Roll for mustache is not a command.
dang!
They got some swell mustaches.
Yeah. So like you see, they all like have one of them just sort of has like the classic handlebar that's just like perfectly sculpted. Another one has like a
The
couple
other
of
has a comb.
very nice like curls in it, and then the largest of the group that's sitting there that you heard his voice, he has he has like a braided mustache where he actually has like
Oh
some
my.
intricate designs
Oh.
inside of it, and so
Reggie's creaming
yeah,
himself.
yeah. So
So
you
Reggie comes around the corner and sees these magnificent fellows, and is just like, I didn't think I'd see a magnificent mustache like that outside of Tellershire. It brings me great joy.
Does he start
Hi.
tearing up?
I'm Reginald. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
and he just kind of looks at you and says, "Hey, and comrade, who exactly do you think you are coming into our cave, eh? As nice as your mustache may be, eh?" And the rest of them kind of chuckle as he asks this question very confidently.
So he's kind of like, well, when I found this cave with my friends, and he motions to the party. Yeah, fuck you all too. He's like, It was located in the middle of the swamp. So far as we were aware, it was uninhabited. We have some interest in what may lie on the other side.
It's like, well, unfortunately for you and your friends, we actually own what is down deeper in these caves. This is our operation, you see.
So he like looks back at the party, looks at the dwarves, looks at our obvious lack of any sort of digging equipment, looks back at the dwarves and goes, I feel like any riches in the base of a cave would be far beyond our ability to gather. Not exactly our goal.
He's like, well, this is why we're down here. So, I must ask,
wish you great
why
luck.
are you down here?
So he like kind of sighs a little bit and goes, there was an interesting source. Said there may be entrance to, is he a duke, king, what the fuck is he?
The lords.
The Lord's Manor through these tunnels.
He says,
We
I
have
see.
business with him.
I see. Well, you must be mistaken, because down here there is nothing but minerals for us to mine and to enjoy, so it appears that you have found the wrong cave. You would best be moving along.
At this point, Kurosu's like, you know what? I had a feeling that
Which one of you
that
wants
this
to
cave
roll
was going too
perception?
deep.
Can I make
Would be insight.
an
Insight.
insight check?
You absolutely can, yes.
See if he's just trying to get
With
rid of me.
advantage. With advantage.
I mean,
So you guys are just kind of like side-eyeing him together?
Yeah.
Like
We all give
discussing?
him
Well,
one
it would-
tilted head.
so for explanation, right? Tellershire is a mountainous region, and he's encountered doors before.
Mhm.
And they do have a tendency to be protective of their wealth,
Mhm.
and understand the reason that they may be trying to get rid of us.
Okay. Yeah, so you recognize that they're definitely protecting something. And you do see that they actually do have like some digging equipment around them, but especially when you mentioned like the Lord's Manor, the rest of them just kind of like gave each other side eyes, and like a couple of them murmured to each other. And so yeah, something's up in that area. Is what you
Okay,
notice.
how many of them are there?
So,
There's 4 of them sitting around there.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
so
I'm going to be the first.
Reggie kind of looms in a little bit, right?
Okay, so you're like getting closer into them.
A little bit. He's got his hands up, you know. He's not being
Sure. Okay, yeah. Here, let me actually move you guys to a map.
Imminent.
Yeah. So, you know, probably like right here-ish.
Sure.
Those guys.
Feel free to position the rest of you wherever you want to be.
And Reggie's like,
Reggie.
no, my bearded friend. Got some issues with that. And like looks at him like eye contact, right? Like intense,
No.
this intense like eye contact.
You broke up a little bit. What did he actually ask?
I didn't ask anything. He goes, my bearded friend, I have a couple issues with that.
And he just kind of says, "And what would that be?"
And, like looks around at their equipment. Goes, I've dealt with your folk before, and beg my pardon, but if this is a digging operation, it's one hell of a half-assed one. There's not good enough equipment for that.
And he kind of looks at his fellows. He says, we are just on break, actually. The main force of digging is down below, you see. We're just up here taking break and watching the entrance so that no one would get confused and try to encroach on our operation, you understand?
How dirty, like sleeve-wise? Like you could tell if these men have been digging, right? Like you don't dig and not get
Make
covered.
a perception check.
With advantage because I'm kind of
12. Yeah, I mean, like, the dwarves are not naturally clean people, but you don't
Right.
really see a ton of, like, dirt or rock residue necessarily on
There's
them.
not a whole lot of dirt like caught in their mustaches or anything like that. Like,
Not particularly, no. But, like, most of them have, like, some sort of meat, like, juices on their mustache because they're roasting some
Yeah,
sort of,
but, I
like,
mean,
food
that's-
over there.
that's pretty standard.
Sure,
honestly.
sure.
So Reggie's kind of just looks at him, gives him the side eye, and goes, "So you're gonna come clean with me and tell me why you're protecting this mage's castle?"
And,
Or
yeah,
even
so
just
what are the rest of you doing while he's...
His bogus
At
ass
this
story
point-
about a digging operation.
like before Reggie said or basically just called him out. I was kind of like heading toward this way, and when
Uh-huh.
Reggie said that, I kind of like whip around and like oh shoot, this is about to go down. So take
Mhm.
a step probably here.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
Let's be real. Goblins hate dwarves.
They
The
don't
instant we-
historically have a good relationship. This is true.
The
They
instant
do
I
tend
walked
to murder
into-
all of you.
The instant I walk into the room, I automatically scowl, and all happiness that you guys see just goes to hatred.
Yeah, and I think that you see
As
like these
Reggie
two
has-
in the back
as-
kind of like make it like kind of like pointing at you and snickering.
Giving you the stink eye.
Yeah,
As that's going on, I just kind of hold on to my shield a little harder, because I'm guessing that the only thing that I'm holding on to right now...
yeah. Is it down by your side, quivering with your yellow sweater, with your fist clenched?
Yes, mine,
Yeah.
yeah, it's quivering. That, and my right hand just slowly goes over and scratches the cub pelt.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
How tall are these rocks that I'm behind?
They're like waist high.
Dwarves.
Like they're
I
piles
wanna
of
be
rubble.
behind them.
So you lay down.
No,
you go into the
like,
fetal position.
Assume the pro.
I'm still stuck in Scooby-Doo mode, like behind the rocks.
So you're just
Oh,
kind
yeah,
of
'cause I can't
crouched
see
back
a big
there.
red fucking dragon.
Oh, they
Yeah.
can see me, but I'm just ready just in case anything goes down.
Uh-huh.
You're
Uh-huh.
ready to
Sure.
They're probably like, "What's wrong with your dragon friend?"
I'm super paranoid.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
What's with the retarded looking lizard?
And yeah, and Ohm, you just kind of sitting there eyeing them, or what are you doing?
I'm gonna clutch my hammer and try to look intimidating while this goes down.
Uh-huh.
Your hammer glows gently.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, the both of you are like, a good, like, head and a half, like, 2 heads taller than the dwarves are, but they're, like, very stout and fairly, like, fairly muscular for what they are. But, anyway,
Greenville's
so...
just straight foaming at the mouth.
Yeah, so you're sitting there kind of quivering, and the 2 others are at the back there. He says, and so Reggie, what you basically just asked, like, so you're gonna tell me what's really going
Yes,
on?
When he does the call out, he takes two steps, like big ol' good steps forward. He's like boom boom.
Uh-huh.
And
Oh,
he's
like a sumo wrestler.
So are you gonna tell me why you're defending the keep? Or are you gonna keep feeding me this bogus ass story about a mineral vein in swamp dirt?
And he kind of stands up since you're kind of approaching him, and he has a helmet sitting next to him, and he puts on the helmet, and you look at him, and he grins, and as he puts on the helmet, his eyes start to glow red, and he says, "I don't think that it's any of your business as to why we're down here or why we're not down here. What you need to know is that it's ours, and you all are not belong to here."
Reggie like cracks his knuckles a little bit.
I knock an arrow.
I'm approaching.
Okay.
I wouldn't want to be that close to him right now, but okay.
I approach timidly.
yeah,
I
see.
approach a little.
I believe,
A little bit.
I believe it is time.
To do.
All right.
Yes.
Oh,
Hey, look
okay.
at
So
that shit.
it's I mean, like, technically nobody's, like, are you planning on making an attack? Or, like...
So, yes. So I'm
Okay.
planning on charging him and, like, fucking bear hug grappling this man.
All
Let me
right, so
try
we
that
will
again.
go ahead and roll initiative. Cool. So, let's see here.
I actually did a decent roll.
All right.
Oh, and for reference, if you forget to click on your token from now on, we figured out how to add you to the order.
Yep, we
Gotcha.
did.
We
We did
can do
indeed.
that now.
Okay,
We
so
learned how to do
that's
this.
all of the players, and now for these guys.
What? No, it's not.
Yeah, not Grinkle.
Yeah, Grinkle, come on, get your shit together. Come on, do this thing.
Grinkle, did you click on your token?
Yeah, I did.
It's in there. Yep, you're good.
There you go.
And let's see here.
Man, why did the pleb? That looks like the same guy from the highway.
There's the same token.
Ah,
They're just
Hope not. That'd be
thuggy
weird.
boys.
they resurrected.
Let's see here. And
I wouldn't be surprised.
I don't know if this is going to work the way I think it is, but...
Okay, so these are mountain
Okay, yeah, it
dwarves,
is. Great.
Or
Great.
hill dwarves. And maybe a mountain because we're in a cave.
Maybe. We'll see. All right, so let me reorder initiative real quick. So...
Reggie's gonna. Hey, Reggie, you rolled really good on your
I know,
initiative.
I actually rolled a decent initiative for the first time in, like,
you
ever.
did.
That might be your first 20.
Hey,
Derek, what did you roll?
hey guys, look, it's
11.
Derek. One and only good roll.
Hey, you're pretty good on initiative.
Okay, so Reggie, you do indeed get to take the first crack at him. Go for it.
Reggie's gonna do here. Yeah, charge forward on this man
Uh-huh.
and make an attempt to grapple him.
Ooh.
As an opposed athletics check, yes?
Yes, it would be. So, let's see here. Boop. All right, you do
Hey,
indeed get him.
He has been.
Oh yeah, that man's grappled.
Yep, it's true. Right. Yep. So you just kind of like get a hold of him and you just like reach down,
Yeah,
and
so
you're
I
definitely
think-
twice his size.
I
So
think actually what it is Reggie reaches down and he does like a sweep in front of the dwarf's face, gets both edges of that braided handpick mustache, grabs the under part of the beard, pulls him in, and like wraps his arm around the shield and like traps his weapon arm down and it has him like curled into the like position ready to go here.
yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. So you have him grappled. Is that all you're gonna do?
I believe that is all I can do because I don't get any other because that takes my action.
Yes, that does take your action.
Yeah.
So, alrighty, excellent. Kurosu, it is your turn.
All right, I'm gonna kind of run out toward here, so I have a little bit of cover as to what's going on here. But I'm gonna attack Big Man while he's being grappled with my bow.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
So just.
Do I get advantage?
Okay.
Okay.
No.
But he does not get his dex bonus.
Oof. That is.
Yeah, that does
nope.
not hit. That does.
Nope.
Good lord.
Robin Hood going downhill.
Yep, so you pull back an arrow, but the thing is that like he's like being wrestled around, and he's a small target. So you twang off an arrow, but it just doesn't quite connect where you would like it to. So, yeah, no dice there. Yep. So you moved 10 feet, I believe. Anything else?
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna rush in and take an attack with my sword.
So you're gonna
with
use your action
using
surge?
Actions. Yes. I'm gonna knock
Okay.
that down to 1. Pull my character to here, and go Blade of Dragon. There we go.
Oh,
That's a
nice. Yep, that hits. That hits.
All right. Bop.
Dang, a crit.
Woo! And max
Holy
damage on the initial. Awesome.
Oh,
Yeah.
dear, the damage.
Yeah. Awesome.
20 damage. Holy crap.
Yeah, he is still alive, but you get a good swing in on him. Yeah, what describe this hit?
All right, so I pull, or I'm like, I fired the arrow and I look a little disappointed. So I kind of whip it back onto my back and like, you see me two-handed pull out the sword and I just charge in there and take a kind of diagonal slash across the the flailing body that is the dwarf.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, and so because he's just like flailing around, he like tries to bring his shield up, but it just like cuts deep into his chest, and he looks at you with his glowing red eyes and growls at you. Yeah, all right. So that is it for you. Ohm or Grinkle, whoever wants to go first, because you both rolled the same initiative.
I'll give you the honor.
Why, thank you, Grinkle. You're so kind.
And it's because you're better than everyone.
I know, yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna move to that spot.
Uh-huh.
Back up. And attack the non-main dude.
All right, so you're gonna attack the other dwarf down there. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, 20 hits.
Dang.
No.
Oh.
Oh, you can continue to make attacks after initiating a grapple. Good to know.
Yep, you could. But all right, so yeah, 5 damage. You're unable to really land a solid hit on him, but you do feel the impact, and he growls at you. So, yeah, cool. All right, Grinkle, it is your turn.
My rage meter just went down to 0. Drop mic, I remembered.
All right, good job.
10 XP.
No.
Grinkle unclenches his fist, pulls
So
his
that's
hair,
fair.
completely drops his shield, like just F the shield.
Okay.
Pulls out his double-handed longsword. Runs through Reginald. I can do
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we can do that. We can do that.
And then
So,
he
shield
too
right
is going to bop the big guy because he sees his eyes glowing red and he knows what that means. Anything glowing red means bad. So he's just going to beat the living hell out of whatever is glowing.
All right. Yep.
So, in the meantime,
The
Grinkle
black
just
dot
has-
is where his shield is, by the way, is what I'm doing.
Oh, okay.
Yep. All right. So yeah, go ahead and make the attack. Just normal.
watch your hands, Reggie.
You
What? Did I fucking stutter?
there you go. Nice. Yeah, you hit.
Dang.
Guys rolling good. Ooh. Almost max damage too. Awesome. Yeah.
Holy
I'm
cow.
not even to the real point of the grappling when it becomes real scary.
Yeah.
This
All
guy
right.
is
Gonna
getting
kill him before
angry.
you're done grappling.
Yeah. So he's still up and going, but you get him like in the side as he's trying to struggle, and he's just getting real pissed, just like, this is not yours. All right.
Good show, Reggie.
And okay, so actually what happens is Dranar, you're sitting crouched back here, you're getting ready to engage, and suddenly you feel the cold embrace of a hand around your throat as this dude shows up, and he is gonna try to stab you.
What?
Nani?
And that does indeed hit.
There you go.
And he also gets... Alright, so 5 plus 7 damage.
That's
So-
pretty
He's
good.
got a dragon sword.
Wait!
No.
I cast shield.
Oh!
Can I react to
He...
that?
You can.
I'm trying to
Whether
figure
your
out whether or
reaction-
not you would be considered... You would get a chance to because it's a surprise attack.
Oh, it's a surprise attack?
Yeah, because he's doing it out
He's
of
got a dragon
stealth.
sword too. Still have a shield, right?
Probably nothing good.
What if you just he didn't wash his hands?
Oh,
Here we go. If you're surprised you cannot move or take an action your first turn of the combat, you cannot take a reaction until that turn ends.
Dang
Okay.
it.
Yep.
A member of the group can be surprised even if other members are not.
Yep. So no, unfortunately, you're not able to. You like turn around and you like start to summon the magic to prevent this attack from coming in. But but yeah, no, he's just able to like get the knife in, find an opening and just thrust it into you, and he just says, "You will not be the one to spoil this operation." And he also gets to take another attack because he has multi-attack.
What?
But he just rolls normally, but he misses. So like he stabs it into you and then tries to bring the sword back around and slash you again, but he doesn't quite. You're able to like dodge out of the way on the second one.
Can't get it out.
So, yeah, now you have a dude on top of you, Dranar.
Hey.
All right, and the Berserker boy is very pissed because he has a bunch of dudes all around him, and so he is going to... Who would he attack? Because there's 4 enemies.
Is he gonna attack, or is he gonna try to get out of my grapple?
No, because, like, he gets to attack normally. Grappling just means he can't move, so...
Yeah, no, I know, but...
Yeah, no, he's fine just being stuck there because there's 4 targets that he's ready and willing to attack. So, I think just because of his pure hatred of goblins, he's just like, nasty creatures, and he is going to attack Grinkle.
The big me sicker than hell.
And that does hit.
Still really.
So, all right, you take 6 damage since you're raging.
I really want to get Nutella.
Let's hear. Oh, and actually, yeah, that's right. So if he had attacked anybody else, he'd have disadvantage because of Spirit Guardians.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So he is being harassed by Tinkle, Crinkle, and Dinkle, and he's just like, nasty, and he gives you a heckin' wallop. And yeah, so you get slashed real good, but that is all he gets to do. Dranar, what are you gonna do, buddy?
Freaking peeing my pants. I'm going to use... Shoot, I'm out of my spell slot and all that crap.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'll cast Frostbite on him.
Okay. Yeah, go for it.
So, I mean, that's a DC check.
Yep.
It's a DC 14 check.
Right, sure. Okay,
So
so
he
it's
fails,
a
takes 3
con
damage.
save. So your constitution. Oh, he fails. Okay. So
Thank
he takes 3 damage.
Oh yeah, they're heavy.
All right. And then let's see here. He has disadvantage on the next weapon attack roll he makes. Okay, cool. All right, yeah. So we actually haven't seen Dranar use Frostbite before. What does it look like?
So, he just kind of like exhales through his nostrils, and this cold, like, air just shoots out and hits the man in his arm.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And so it's just like, and it's like he just feels like the ice just like starting to envelop it, and you can see like his arm quivering a little bit from the cold. So cool. All right. Now the rest of the friendos get to go. Seeing that their boss is in trouble, let's see here. How much movement do they have? Let me take a look. So they are going. So this guy is gonna move over here, and then this guy is gonna move here. And so, let's see here. They have advantage on this, and so it is going to be 2 attacks on you, Reggie.
Yep.
They do have pack tactics, yes. So 1, does that hit?
That equals, so yeah.
All right, so he takes 7, and oh, that hits. Oh, okay. And then 11. Yeah, so he, like, as you're trying to grapple the big guy, this other dude just runs around and is just able to get 2 really hard hits in, just, like, crunching into you. You just feel this massive
None of
impact.
those
You feel a couple
trigger
bones
any-
crunch.
Question.
What's
None of those trigger attacks of opportunity from moving close to Kurosu? I didn't see their paths.
No. So the way that he moved, he was originally here, so he just, like, climbed over the rocks, so he moved like that. So he never left Kurosu's engage range.
Okay.
So. Yep.
Making sure.
And then the other one is actually going to attack Kurosu. So, same deal, 2 attacks at advantage.
Can I equip my shield? Or does that take...
No.
yeah,
No,
it
that
takes
takes an action. That takes a full action. So, what's your AC?
Equals, so hits.
Yep.
Equals.
So there's 6
Minus
and
6. Yeah,
4.
that's-
So that's, yeah, oof.
There.
These guys are giving you
Yeah.
guys a pounding. So, all right, and then this last one down below is also going to try to help his boss pound this this little goblin. So that's some 2 attacks on Grinkle.
They don't care about home.
Yes.
Oh gosh.
Oh, no.
Oh boy.
Oh, but he rolled pretty badly on his
Damn.
crit, so that's 2 damage for you, Grinkle. And
What's the total for what I've taken this far?
Take an 8.
and then another 2. So a total of 4 more damage from this guy. So he just is able to land a... Well, actually, hang on. Okay, no, wait, because this guy doesn't actually have any allies within 5 feet, so he doesn't get pack tactics. Okay, so... Yeah, never mind. No, you don't take any damage.
First one's a crit. And the
Well,
second one-
okay, that's right. Yeah, because it's the first one. Okay, yeah, so first one hits, second one misses, so you only take 2 damage.
Okay.
Okay, yep, there we go. All right. Reggie, you have just been soundly thwacked by a dwarf that has tried to
so-
gang up on you.
I'm gonna. The guy I have grappled. I'm going to whack him over the hand with von Schmidt's rod.
Okay.
One-handed. Because I can do that because I only need one hand to grapple, evidently.
Sure, yep. And that hits, yes. So go ahead and roll damage.
I am going to go ahead and use the charge for here.
Okay, sure. Yeah, so go ahead and roll damage. Yeah. Oh, max damage. And so here is the thing. So what happens, because this is the first time we've seen it get used and use up a charge, is you connect, and as it connects, you look down and you see starting to cover your hands this black ichor that starts to seep out of the staff and envelop your hands. And you feel it just kind of like get inside of you and it restores energy to you. But I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Wait, what?
Okay, yeah, and so what happens is that, like, as you feel the connect, and as you feel like it start to cover your hands, you briefly see a vision of a dark room that, and you see, like, all of these, like, vials on shelves, and a table that has all sorts of ingredients, and it looks like an alchemy table, and then you turn and you see a tall, slender figure approaching you, and say, let's see here. Let's see here. They say, where is it? Where'd I put it? Why can't I find it? Anyway, you know what? They don't say anything because my notes are a mess right now. So, anyway, yeah. So you just see
I
that.
can communicate. It's okay. I can communicate fluently. I got this.
Language of the fist. Yeah. And so,
Reggie's like, no, put me back in the fight. Headbutts the apparition in the
there it
face.
is. Yeah. And so, okay, there, I found it. So what you hear is just, Melkor, you've been down here for so long. and then you flash back to reality, and you kind of look down, and
There
the
goes gravity.
ichor has
There goes gravity.
the ichor has receded. Like, it's not there anymore. But you just like you felt a connect. You had this vision, and you just like started for a second as this happened. So
Okay.
yeah.
Reggie breathes deeply and then proceeds to bash the dwarf in front of him in the face with his head.
Nice.
That hits.
Yeah, that does.
He
That
needs to take the check against being knocked prone.
does. What is it? Dex save?
It is. Dex, yeah.
Okay.
Takes 8.
All right, he makes it.
Great, he succeeds.
Let's see here.
And he gets bashed in the face again. That does not hit, I do not believe.
No, that does not. Let's see here. So that brings him down to that. All right. Yep. He's still up and going, and so he just turns and he just like stares up at you with these red glowing
Reggie's
eyes.
got him like held with one hand, beating over the head with a stick, and then starts headbutting him furiously.
Yeah, and like it doesn't feel good. It hurts because like he has a helmet on. So.
But I'm winning.
It's...
There's
You say
obvious dents. There's obvious dents in the helmet where Reggie like headbutted him.
Mm-hmm.
You're just
Alright.
like, oh shit, that man is definitely just winning against steel with his face. This is
All right.
that's not okay.
Cool. Kurosu, it is your turn. There's a bunch of dwarfs
Oh.
around you, and they're not happy.
No, this is not good.
You should definitely kill the one next to me.
Okay, so yeah, like Reggie said, gonna attack that guy with my sword yet
Sure.
again,
Yep.
two-handed. Yeet.
That does in fact hit. These guys are not very well armored. It's just the leader guy. All right, for 12. Okay. Yeah, so you land sort of a. He tries to bring his mace up to block it, but you're able to like bring it down around and
Like,
give him a
knock it
good
out of
gash
the
in the side.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. That everything for your turn?
Pack tactics is pack tactics 5 foot of the target.
Oh,
you're
I have
attacking?
movement, but they'll get an attack of opportunity.
Pack tactics is as long as there is an ally within 5 feet of you.
Of you, okay.
Of you,
So
yes.
if you have an action surge, you could hit that guy again, potentially kill him. He doesn't have an action surge. He only has 1 point.
Yup.
I mean, he's level 3.
In the meantime, Derek's just chilling
All right,
out with
so,
Cole
you know
Miller
what?
in the back.
They would both get an attack of opportunity, right?
All three of them would get attacks of opportunity depending on where you
Holy
move.
cow! Yeah, no.
It depends on where you move, but
Stay very
moving
still.
is ill-advised right now.
Right.
Stay
Yeah.
still, stay still.
Well, that wraps up my turn.
All right. It is your turn.
Kill something, please.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna try to hit this guy with a little more force this time.
Which guy?
The same guy.
Okay, this one.
Yep, that guy.
Okay, go for it.
What do I need to roll to get this?
All right. Yep, 17 hits
I mean, to get it.
for 9 damage. Excellent.
It's a D10 plus 3.
That's not bad.
Yeah, cool.
D10 plus 3 plus 5.
Yeah, so you're able to like bring your blunt instrument, which is much larger than his, down, and he tries to block it, but again, he's just not able to get any purchase. So yeah, you feel a good impact. He's still up though. He's still going. Grinkle, it is your turn.
He's gonna. Now he just brought his hammer down and just is watching this big guy get absolutely mauled. But he's, smiling and stuff. He's quite pleased with himself, even though he's taking a couple of hits. But he looks to the back and he sees Dranar. Can I go ahead and have a short conversation with him before I make my move?
Sure, yeah. I mean, is this an in-character conversation or is this a player conversation?
In character.
I mean, like, you're yelling across the sounds of battle, So
Never mind, I'm just gonna hit the fat, chubby son of a bitch in front of me. Here we go, Grinkle style.
that definitely hits.
Fuck him up, homeboy.
Hey, nice.
Damage there.
12. Oh, not quite. He's still alive, so he just like stares down at you. Just I won't be brought
What do you
down
mean
by
down?
some
We're
nasty
about to-
little
Oh wait, he's up.
frog today. And meanwhile, up top,
Does he look hurt?
he's taking some big hits. He is not looking
Meanwhile,
great.
on the
He
other
is
side of the battlefield.
bruised, bloody.
Shut up and take it, Grandpa.
he is not doing great. Meanwhile, up top, however, Derek, the white-robed elf that has just appeared in front of you is
Stand the pointy knife airs.
He has disadvantage, I just want to say.
Okay, yeah.
Just
So he is
Use that
going
voice.
to go ahead and just make his 2 attacks on you. So disadvantage. Ooh, yeah, nope. No purchase on the first one. So he like tries to like get his arm to work right as he takes his first swing, but the cold just prevents it. But and then he takes the second. And ooh,
that-
just not quite. Yeah, that's not enough to hit. So he tries to come in for a second swing, but he is not able to get you. So yeah, this guy's just up here trying to give you a hard time. And then Big Chubbo is gonna try to kill
Big boy.
the Froggo. So
Son
he
of a bitch. Come on.
Hit me.
Stop trying
Yep.
to hit me. And hit
Oh,
me.
he does. Not for that much, unfortunately for him. But yeah, he gives you a nice slash. So you take 3 damage. And yeah, that's all that he can do as he's just being pounded on by these 3. Dranar, it is your turn.
Yeah.
Alright. Seeing as the rest of the party's probably going to be okay, and I really don't like this guy, I'm going to use my breath weapon to toast this sucker.
Okay, go for it.
Alright.
Ice and fire. All right. Okay, so DC 12 Dex save. And he makes
Dang
it. He makes it. So
So
he
takes 3
he takes 3 damage. So yeah, so he's just like
I
there
did
trying
hit him.
he's like dodging around, and yeah, no, it's for half damage. So yeah, he's able to like duck out of the way as there's just a cone of fire that emits from you, but he's still like part of him is singed, and he's just my robes, you'll pay for this, creature. All right.
Whatever, dude.
Whatever.
Shades fall from the sky.
Trash talk.
Yeah, awesome.
Derek dabs on him.
Buys in.
Dranar dabs on him.
All
No,
right.
if he dies on that one.
And now the Chubbo's friends are gonna try to prevent you from going. So I'm gonna go top down. So Kurosu, 2 attacks on you. So 1
It's-
for 8, and
Okay, hang on. Let me.
oh, does that bring you down? Or
Yeah.
oh, why your health bar's not updating?
Oh.
Have you been updating your health on your character sheet?
Yeah. Yeah, I have.
Oh, on my
If
end.
you look, it says 13 now.
Oh, okay. But you said that it brought you down, so I was confused.
Right, yeah.
I thought it like downed you, but okay, yep. So there's 13, and then his second attack.
Yikes.
Yeah, you're down. Yeah, you're down.
For another 8. So you're still alive, but he lands a couple of good solid clubs on you. Then it's gonna be 2 for Reggie. So 1,
Good lord, these
4,
boys are rolling well.
5. Yeah,
Pack
they
tactics,
are.
baby.
Pack tactics are
They're rolling
crazy.
well.
And 2. Oh my gosh.
Even without pack tactics, they're rolling.
So a
really
total
well.
of 10 damage. So you're right back to where you were.
Hey, but I'm not dead.
You are not
That's
dead.
true.
This is true. Yeah, von Schmidt's rod, terrifying as it just was, it sustained you.
And is getting ready to be maliciously abused.
And then last one is going to try to murder the frogman. So, Froggo, you get 1. Oh my gosh.
It-
And 2. Every single attack this round from these guys has hit. Wow. Okay, so you take 2,
So
4,
six?
6 damage. You take 6 damage.
Hey, shield would be nice right now.
Fuck you.
Yeah. I'll do
Far
that.
more important than you are.
Yeah,
Oh
so...
my
I didn't say for who.
I'm just forcing this fucking dwarf to deep throat on my vampiric rod. Like, come on, dude.
all right, well, you get to take another crack at him, so go for it.
And here we go. I don't think
That does not hit, no.
Hold on. Is it with his dex bonus?
Yeah.
Okay. Because he doesn't get it while I'm held down.
Is that right? Because I thought that
Yeah,
all the
you-
grapple does is it just makes it so that your movement speed 0.
Grab this. Punch.
I'll search it real quick because it matters later.
Oh, he doesn't need to make his dex saves.
Yeah.
Punch.
Yeah. Hang on. All right. Yep. All right. Actually, first one does it. So
Okay, cool. And then so this
Yes!
last unarmed strike's gonna be on the thug right next to me here.
okay, up top. Yep. Go for it.
Boop.
For
6
6
damage, and
all right.
then verse being prone. Actually,
Uh,
no, I'm gonna kick him back.
No.
He flies all the way up to this cave wall up
He
here.
doesn't move.
That's like Doomfist.
All
Strength
right.
saving throw.
Strength or dex?
Actually, no. Screw other than those. He cannot take reactions until the end of my next turn.
So what kind of saving throw?
None.
Oh.
I can just declare that one.
Okay, so he doesn't get to take reactions. Okay. Okay. Sure. Yep. So
And
let's
then-
see here.
Since he can't take reactions,
2 take
Reggie.
6.
he's gonna do a little bit of this.
You sure?
Let's keep this way. So let's here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, cool.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. All right.
You're definitely fine.
All right, awesome. Okay, Kurosu. These two big boys are staring you down like you are a car full of gems, waiting to be
All
mined.
right. So second wind, right? If I don't have a bonus action left, does it work as a bonus action?
What?
Like if I don't have action surge.
Yeah.
Can I just
So
call
second wind
and then-
is a bonus action, correct?
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
So Quentin, this is how this works. On your turn, you get a regular action and a bonus action and movement. Your regular action and your bonus action are separate things. You can,
Okay,
unless
I
there's
thought I
special
only got it.
provisions. Yeah, so like the only things that you have that you can do as a bonus action are make use of action surge and second wind.
Okay.
So
I thought action surge itself was my only bonus action. Okay.
yeah, no, second wind is a
I'm
bonus
gonna
action.
call second wind. I'm gonna
Okay.
cast that or whatever.
Yep. So it's
so I
1d10
get
plus 3.
1d10
Yep. So roll that.
slash R 1d10 plus 3.
Nice.
There we
All
go.
right.
9 hit
Yep.
points.
So you're getting 9 hit
I'm
points.
up to 14. And then I'm going to attack this guy right here because he cannot have much left.
I mean,
And
you
I'm
say
going
this.
to use the sword again. Attack.
That does. Oh yeah, actually that does hit because again these guys are not well armored. So, yep.
There.
For 6. All right. Yep. Your blade is able to again work its way in there and make its way past his block. So, he's
my
still up.
gosh,
He's
alive.
gotten he's gotten slashed, but he is definitely still up and kicking. So, all right. it is your turn.
I'll attack the same guy.
Okay, do it. An 11, believe it or not, does hit. These guys aren't well armored for 10. Nice.
And then I'll
So
also shout, "Who needs a shield?"
no, let me check.
Kurosu
something.
just starts waving his hands.
Frantically.
Okay, yeah. So you have one spell slot left. You could also potentially use it for. Oh wait, no, that's a touch spell. Never mind. Okay.
You could smite him.
You could also smite him. That's true. That's a possibility. Whatever you want to do. You have one spell
I'll
slot
give
left.
Kurosu the shield.
All right. So you're gonna shield Kurosu.
Yeah.
Okay. Kurosu, the
+2, right?
Yep, +2 to your AC. So the protective light of Talijala is now upon you and protecting you from harm. Cool. All right. Grinkle, the big fat
Which
boy,
one of these?
is dead.
Which one of these bastards hasn't gotten the shaft yet?
The
All of
one
them have
up
been hit.
top has not
Wait.
been hit yet. But keep in mind, if you were to like run up and try to help Kurosu, then this other guy would get an attack of opportunity on you. I mean, you can risk it, but just that's what would happen.
Okay.
What's your AC?
Considering
16, I
I
think?
mean, it's not fantastic. Yeah, it's something like
Eh,
that.
it's not bad. It's
They
barbarian.
can't. Here's
Yeah, it's 16.
they've rolled so well. If they roll well again, we'll know David's cheating.
I don't trust that at all. Okay. Well, you know what? Ohm's really sucked these past couple of times anyway. Might as well help him out a little bit, right? Because apparently he isn't quite perfect.
Oh,
So-
you're gonna try to
steal
steal Ohm's
a
frag? You're gonna steal his frag, take away from his goal?
You kill, steal, and catfish.
that's what his goblins do.
Alright.
So not only is he gonna attack, he's gonna
Reckless attack? Alright. Cool. Do it.
Alrighty, here we go, buddy.
So can Grinkle lose XP if he reverses a goal?
No, that is not how that
Like,
works.
Ohm hates him more now.
I just
mean,
said have
Ohm
feelings.
can try to kill him, but anyway. Oh, dang! Yeah, boy,
That's a
roll
hit.
damage.
And there goes all of his good rolls too. At 24 right next to it. Fuck. Here's the fun part. You would have crit even if you didn't reckless.
It's true.
Okay, so I still have advantage on this, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It says my attack has advantage.
No,
too.
no, your damage isn't like advantage or anything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so just click on. All right, holy crap, 20 damage.
Get fucked.
Yeah.
Just
He's
like spin like a top into him and just like saw him.
he's pretty dead. Please describe this wondrous strike.
Pretty much, I see big guy fall down to the ground. All right. So then I turn around and see that Ohm's still like flinging his dick beaters off to the side and can't actually get a hit down. So then I come in there and just absolutely destroy and wreck. First off, I take my double-edged sword and stab it straight into his gut,
Nice.
twist it, and then slice it straight through his legs.
Oh.
Cut his pelvis in half.
His guts go spewing out where his dick used to be.
Oh. Take
Oh, that is
inspiration, man.
disemboweled.
I
Dang.
will.
Disemboweled.
Like Jimmy.
Oh.
Don't mind if I do. Don't. Oh shit! I already have inspiration. Never mind.
Yeah, keep that in mind. That's useful.
Yep.
All right. Cool.
I should use
So you have now slain this man. Would you like to do anything else?
You can also gift inspiration to somebody else.
It's true, you can.
Does anyone want inspiration?
You
Well,
got
no,
to.
it's not a matter of just like donating it. It would be like if somebody you can say like, "Hey, I want this person
Yeah.
to have advantage," and then yours gets used up, regardless of whether or not
Okay, so
they have it.
technically I have two now.
No.
It's not
No.
just a-
No.
You have one.
You
Okay,
just have one
but you-
charge, but if somebody
yeah.
requests, "Hey, can somebody give me inspiration?" you can use up your charge of inspiration to give them advantage.
Sounds good. Well, with this guy dead, then I can still run, right?
Yeah, you have your movement.
And I'm going to go ahead and move up here.
All right, sounds good. You have stolen Ohm's kill, and you are now threatening these other dudes.
Oh my
Excellent.
God.
All right, Dranar, this guy is still pissed at you.
That's
And,
okay.
yeah, so he's just gonna take his 2 attacks on you. So
Alright.
1, nope. 2. All right, there we
Shield.
go. So he's
I
able to
use
get a.
shield.
Oh, okay. Now you
No,
use
no,
shield.
no,
All
I
right,
use
yeah,
shield.
cool.
Yeah.
All right, so go ahead and use up the spell slot, and you do not take the 8 damage. All right, awesome.
Yeah, you're screwed, man. And the way it works is I bite my thumb and I just stare him in the eyes. That's how it works.
Oh, hey.
So you insult him and do it?
Yes.
So you...
Wow. All right. Yeah, he's real pissed. And let's see here.
That's
So
good.
seeing that his attacks didn't
with
do
cold.
much and that his friends are not doing great, he is going to, because he has cunning action, he's going to take the disengage action, and he is going to try to make a heckin' run for it. So
I kind of want to shoot him.
He's noping.
Ah,
So
hang on. Can I? Dang it, he's obstructed.
yeah.
Well, you would also take attacks of opportunity for firing out of melee combat.
Oh, really?
Come on, Reggie. Up your way, straight up his ass.
All right, Dranar, it's your turn. So your combatant has just escaped. Your comrades are still fighting a couple dwarves down below. What are you doing?
Oh, I just tried to make a fool of this man, so I'm gonna move right up next to him, and then
Okay.
I'm gonna use magic.
Dranar,
What?
I don't have that much movement.
I thought you have like your monk points.
Yeah, you don't have to stand right
Those
next
are
to him. You have
expensive.
ranged spells, right?
I mean, you can move through him. So
Can I
Yeah,
stand
he's an
here?
ally, so you can move through.
I
yeah,
can land
yeah,
right
you can
there.
take that path.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. You're good. I just
Okay.
didn't want to.
You're just
Make
gonna
it
run
work.
right in front of Derek and right between the elf.
Uh,
Don't mind me, real quick.
You get scaly cock blocked is what happens.
I have an idea here. You're gonna run behind an arm bar the dude to the ground.
Phew.
So magic missile. Here we go.
All right.
I
So
rolled
that's
3 times.
5.
Right?
Yes, that is how that works.
2, 3. Let's go.
Yeah, magic
Oh,
missile is nice. All right, so 3 bolts of force immediately just come out and thwack him, but he is still up and going, and he's not happy.
Wait, since I'm so close to him, can I just like punch him, but my fists are like pink and purple, so they get like empowered?
Just empowered strikes. I mean, well, the description of the spell is that 3 missiles come out from you. So
Yeah, they just travel like such a short distance, like
Do you
1
like?
inch.
Do you like just like take your have them on 3 fingers and just like put your fingers up next to him, like point blank him, basically?
Nah, they come out of my fists,
Okay.
not my fingers.
although
So
actually,
if you were to shoot them up in the air, it would look like you're rocking out.
Yeah, it's like this.
so
It's a rave.
So it doesn't apply to magic missile, but just so you know for future reference, if you were to make like an attack spell in melee range, it's at disadvantage.
Oh,
Yeah, because spells and melee range have disadvantage, but because it's magic missile, then it just happens.
Not
Yay.
a combat caster.
Yep, nope, you do not have the warcaster feat. So,
That is one that you can garner, but it is not super great for you.
all right.
That's why save spells are so useful.
Anyway, so the remaining 2 dwarves,
Please don't
seeing
do more
that
than
their
13
leader
damage.
is down, I am gonna have them make Yep, nope, they're gonna keep whacking.
Right they are.
So it's gonna be
That's the 3rd one I've rolled.
it's gonna be 2 on Kurosu, but you have your improved AC now, so it should be a bit tougher. Never mind.
They give a shit.
So there's 5. How much HP do you have?
9.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that still hits, I believe.
Yep.
And 7, you are
And-
down to 2.
They don't
Yep.
give a shit.
I've been counting my HP. This ain't good.
And this other guy, seeing that you're just about down, he is going to try to whack you. So there's gonna be
Wait, which guy?
this guy. There's 2 of them in attack range of you.
No,
There's
me.
two.
Oh,
Tanner.
you got 2 attacks. Okay.
Yeah, they get 2
shoot.
attacks.
They've had 2 attacks this
Oh.
entire time.
Yeah.
Pay
okay.
the crap attention, nerd.
I have been. I just thought that it was one or one.
Oh,
guy.
you down, boy.
Robin Hood down!
Big oof.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. So you are now downed.
Oh, yeah, I hate pack tactics.
It's not fun. It's really not fun. So
Good.
yeah, he
Oh,
gives you a clubbing, then turns to the nasty little goblin man, and he also gets to attack you. And that hits for 2 damage on you, Grinkle.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So have these guys? I think these guys have only missed 1 attack. Jeez.
Yeah, they've only missed like the 1 attack. They're fucking.
Yeah, these dwarves are like well trained with these things. They know how to whack things good. So
They've been mining. There's something else going on.
all right.
Just that arm is massive.
Yeah, they're like
Otherwise,
crabs.
tiny.
Yeah. Reggie, what you gonna do?
Reggie, as we kind of discussed, he's gonna run himself all the way up to here, right?
Sure.
And then as he runs between, so he's gonna like squeeze between Dranar and the elfie boy, and come through with an arm bar and try to like roll him into his grip.
Okay. Yep. Go ahead and make the roll. Okay. This guy has. Fortunately, this guy has pretty crappy strength, so you get him.
This is why grappling is actually really good. All right, and then I get to make an unarmed strike.
Kill him. Do it.
That does it. Yes.
Okay, cool. Make the dex check. I'll probably pass it.
He does not. So what happens?
He is not. So he's prone, and since the man has 0 movement, he cannot stand up.
Yo,
Okay.
let's go.
And now I'm going to make that second one
Radar over him.
with advantage.
Okay. Yep.
He's prone, and I'm
you.
melee attacking. So,
All right. Yep. That does it. You dispatch of this man.
can I declare that as non-lethal? That I don't want him to die. I just want him unconscious.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. So he is just passed out. So. All right.
So yeah, so you like do your force missile thing, and Reggie just comes by, armbars the shit out of him. He starts going down, and Reggie kicks his legs out, so he goes onto the ground and just fucking drops the people's elbow in his face.
Ooh, his elbow.
Does he smack it before it? Like.
Yeah, it's the full people's elbow though. And just knocks him the fuck out. He's cold. And Reggie just like stands up, brushes himself off slightly, and goes, "Good show that."
All right. Cool. So he is unconscious. Kurosu, I need you to make a death save. So on your character sheet, just hit death saves, the death saves button.
Fuck it. I mean, I hope you do well.
All right.
That is a pass. 10 is a pass. So mark 1 success.
Yep.
All right. Ohm, it is your turn.
I don't have anything right now. I'm gonna move
Speak
Smack
up,
dab in the
lad.
center of him.
over there. I'm gonna move to that guy.
Smack dab in the center. Do it.
I'm
I mean,
not
you
gonna
can't move
smack
up on
that
top
in
of
the
him, but you can move here.
That's what I meant. Yeah.
Okay,
You can also straddle Kurosu's twitching corpse.
Yeah, you can't
That's
stand
true.
on
Yeah.
top of his corpse, but... Yep, sure, that works. That's fine.
I'm gonna attack the guy that Grinkle's not attacking because
Okay, yeah, so this guy?
kills. So yeah,
Okay,
I
cool.
mean, the guy to the south of you is real close to dead. If you wanted to steal Grinkle's kill.
Grinkle.
It's fine. I mean, you'll just beat him down on that, and then I'll steal him anyway. If you can hit the damn guy.
I can't. This is my
Yeah, no, that don't hit. I don't care which one you're going for. That don't hit.
running by Grinkle.
You were-
and gotta
rolls
look at his
got-
face.
they started
and, like,
out-
blind for a second. The hideousness.
Oh my god.
His rolls started out good, and they've gotten worse and worse.
Yeah.
And worse.
Oh
Yeah.
man, this is not
Hey,
going well
look,
for
the
you.
rolls are randomized.
There we
Okay.
have a point.
Grinkle, it is your turn.
Alrighty. What else do I have in my arsenal that I can swing at this?
I mean, you've got inspiration.
You have inspiration.
Yeah,
you
let's
have
do that.
Fury of the
Let's
Small.
do that.
I believe you have Fury of the Small, if unless.
I do have Fury of the Small, but are they the same? No, they're medium. Fuck it, Fury of the Small. Here we go.
If you hit, sure.
Doesn't that do like +6 damage?
It's 3.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just my level.
Yep. And so are you
And I
using
declared
inspiration to give
wait,
yourself
wait.
advantage, or reckless, or what are you doing?
I'm gonna say that inspiration.
Save inspiration. Yep. So just normal attack, or are you reckless?
I can Fury of the Small after I declare that after I roll my dice, right?
The Fury of the Small. Yeah, you declare it when you're when we're calculating damage. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. In that case, I'm just gonna go ahead and go for the long sword. It ain't broke. Don't fix it.
It's definitely
It's
broke.
It broke. It broke.
You rolled a 3. You try to bring your sword down, but he just like brings his mace up and it just clangs off of the mace. So nope, nothing there.
Called karma.
Yep. I believe that's everything for you.
Dice are random tonight. Dice.
Except for the thugs.
Should have used the inspiration.
Except for the thugs.
Oh, is it my turn?
It is your turn now, unless Grinkle, do you have anything else? Or
So Jannar
Nope,
looks
I
Reggie
don't.
in the eyes, and he can tell that he's thinking the same thing he's thinking. And so Jannar is going to run back this way.
uh-huh.
So let's just move right there.
Okay.
So I'm gonna move right here. Then I'm gonna cast fire bolts onto the guy that's right above Grinkle.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
So make that oh!
I think you hit.
Oh, only for 10 damage.
That does it though. You have stolen yet another kill. So, all right, yeah. What this firebolt streaks from Dranar, and he just howls in pain as this man tumbles to the ground, smoldering. Awesome.
And whenever I cast it, I just yell, "I hate pack tactics."
Yes, I think all of you sufficiently do. All right.
Right as this happens, you see Grinkle is standing right in front of him. He's like, "Ah, crap! He just parlayed and actually did it." He brings up his sword again.
Parlay?
All of a sudden, the guy just spontaneously bursts into
Bone
flame
apple
in front of him, and he freaks the fuck out.
Oh. Yeah. Okay, and the last remaining dude. I'm gonna roll for it. Let's see.
Don't you run, you chubby little bastard.
Nope, he is leaving. So he takes the disengage action, and he is going to, yeah,
Somebody
go.
chase him.
Let's see
Oh,
here.
we'll
He
chase.
killed me.
Let's see here. So he
He
gets to
didn't kill
move
you.
here.
Oh,
Because he took disengage, you did not get attack of opportunity, but yeah, he is noping real hard. Reggie, it is your turn.
I don't think he's been damaged.
He is not.
Ahead, I think. There? Yeah.
Yep.
Do that one.
Mhm.
Yep. Cool. Yeah, he's gonna start moving towards this individual.
Okay. Right.
You won't get
Kurosu, another death save, please.
Monka S boys.
That is
Nice.
another success, so just mark one more success. Very good.
Yep.
Ohm, it is your turn.
Hey, would it be an idea for you to go ahead and revive it?
I don't think Ohm
I want
has
that
any
guy.
healing left.
Yeah, I have a healing potion for if he survives.
That that does not
Can't just shove it
that
down
doesn't
his throat.
stabilize someone. No.
Oh, okay.
You could
just
use
do a
your
medicine
action to
check,
make a
though.
medicine check to stabilize him if you want.
Yeah, I'll do that. They can.
Okay,
also
yeah.
take him in.
We
So,
can take care of him.
yeah, go ahead and just make a medicine check. Yep. All right. So he is L stabilized.
Take away my successes, right?
Yep. So now you're reset. You're simply stable.
Okay. So how much health?
No, you don't have any health yet. Roll a d4 for me. Just a d4.
Oh. Oh, I did T. Whoops. D4 because I was slouching.
Okay,
Nice.
that's actually good. So you will wake up in 1 hour. All right.
Okay.
Ohm, is that all you're gonna do?
Yeah, that'll be all.
Okay. Grinkle.
You do still have a movement action, so
Yeah, but that guy would move farther away than I could move. By the time I get done.
but you can force him. So the point here, right? There's two things he can do in his turn with an action. He could take the disengage, or he could take the dash.
So, did you see that, David?
Yeah, hang on. We're still talking about Ohm's turn.
Oh,
So if
okay.
you move adjacent to him, he'll have to take the disengage action or start eating attacks from you. You can harry him as he runs away to the edge of the map. If you don't do that, he's just going to take the dash action and just scoot away on the next turn.
Okay, well then yeah.
You can also grapple the individual.
I have
If you can
No,
get a
he
hold
used
of
his
him.
action.
If you can, I know, but once you get next turn, you'd be able to get to him again and then grapple him.
It's true.
Grappling's just a skill that you determine instead of an attack. It's not anything special.
Oh, that's cool.
So yeah, I guess I'll move.
All right, so you'll move up to him. All right, cool. Grinkle, it is now your turn. So you want to chuck a javelin at him?
I already did. Well, that's the check for it.
Okay. Yeah, you hit. So, well, actually, hang on. Let me just make sure. Yeah, it's in 30 feet. So go. Yep, roll damage.
He's fucked.
10. He's still alive. You guys didn't damage this guy at all.
Yeah.
So yeah, he just like takes a solid thunk to the back as he's trying to run away, but he is still going. Dranar, your turn.
I'm gonna hang out right here because I want to keep an eye on this guy, make sure he doesn't wake up.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna stand here and I'm gonna just cast magic missile at the dude.
Okay,
So,
sure.
One more down on that. And magic missile. Bam.
Alright, so 4, 2, so 6, and 3. So 9 damage. Alright. Excellent. Yep,
He's
so
not dead.
3. Yep, nope, he's still going. And
He's gotta be at like 1.
yeah, to be honest, he just knows that he's taken a bunch of attacks, so he is just going to nope for it. So, he's just gonna move away, take an attack of opportunity on him, if you would like.
Alright. Yeah, I'll do that.
Come on.
Here, take my inspiration.
Okay, yeah. So if you want to
Well,
use Kurosa's inspiration, you can have it with advantage.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right,
I,
do
I
it.
can use my own advantage for it, or inspiration. That way he can keep his.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah. So you use your own inspiration, and you'll whack him with advantage. Yes, you
Oh,
hit.
thank goodness.
Uh, he is still going, just barely.
Oh my god!
Oh, I mean, if you hadn't
Somebody
rolled a
get
1 on
him.
one of those damage die, that would have helped. But yeah, so he's actually going to be 60 feet away total. So, just for reference's sake, he's a total of 60 feet away from Ohm is where he is. So, that's his turn. Reggie.
do we have one of them sweet ass inspiration dice sticking around still?
Yeah, take mine.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do,
Get his ass.
I'm gonna move right here. Right, and then that should put me.
Hang on.
Huh? Yeah. Yep.
So 35. Hang on.
How many?
I'm extending the map.
So basically, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna take the inspiration die to counter the disadvantage from throwing my darts at long range.
Oh, you've got darts.
Hang on. Let me reveal it for you. So. Okay. Yep. So he's just running this way. So.
Yeah. So he's still within range. Just have to use that.
Okay. Yep. So just normal dart roll.
Standard attack. That does not.
Nope. That does not. Right. Corrosive is
you?
just
Yeah,
stable.
that spells, man.
It is your turn.
You can dash and get to him, but he's just gonna run from here.
It's true.
Yeah.
But you can take another attack of opportunity whenever he runs.
It's true.
Fair.
Yeah, I'll run and do that.
All right, so dash action and just like big giant man in chainmail,
Clanky,
just
clanky,
full
clanky,
clank,
clanky,
clank,
clanky,
clank.
clanky.
Grinkle, it is your turn.
Change. Can I just start looting?
So you're just gonna chill out and start the looting process. All right, cool. Yeah. So
I hear a dwarf down the way just screaming and wailing like he's gonna die. I see the other guys running towards him, and the faint sound of hop, 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 off in the distance. So
awesome.
I assume everything's all right. I'm gonna go and loot the 3 bodies that are currently.
Yeah, sure. Go for it. All right. Dranar, it is your turn.
All right. So if I take an action, I can still dash, right?
No. Dash takes up your action.
Dang. Okay. Well, you said you conked that guy pretty good, right, Reggie?
Yeah. Let's see here. So.
Okay, I'm gonna move to here then,
Okay. Yep.
which is 30 feet away.
Uh-huh.
Oh, like right there. And then I am going to. Can I suck up somebody's inspiration?
You can suck mine.
Okay, I'll
You can
suck
suck
Wrinkle's
mine all
expiration,
day.
or inspiration.
long.
and I'm gonna cast firebolt at him.
Hang on. So.
Oh wait, no. The range is smaller on that, isn't it?
Firebolt. Firebolt's range is 120 feet.
It's 120. Yeah, so I'm good.
Yeah, no, you are just barely in range. Do it.
That's right. Here we go.
Oh, you dare
Do it to him.
Hey,
I hit 5 damage. Is he
that
dead?
does it. That finally does it.
Oh, we can't do anything.
You see
right?
Dirk go and he just like he kind of squints, and you see his finger go out like a sniper rifle and go pew.
He does, like,
Yeah, and we just like
and he
see
does,
the
like-
camera like above the bolt of fire as this just like whizzes
Close, yeah,
over
that was close.
Kurosu and Grinkle's heads over the campfire past Reggie and just zips right through Ohm and just pelts the dude and he finally just And he falls to the ground.
As he goes over Grinkle, it's a great shot of like ass crack as he's sifting through the corpse.
Yes, fantastic.
It singes some of my acids.
And then I just blow my fingers.
Nice.
I'm going to be looking bewildered behind me because that's the second time tonight I've been spooked by fire.
Just drag the corpse back over here. We'll need them for dinner.
Yeah, and I'm just
you know.
changing the map back to normal. So, all right. So we are now out of combat. Good job, everybody.
I'm glad you're not me, because I would have had it set up so that whenever they ran around that corner, there was going to be more dudes.
I was actually. worried
It
about
was
that.
already a pretty
I
difficult
was like,
encounter, so that would have been mean.
Hi.
but it's
Need
It is
help now.
Yeah. All right.
Meanwhile,
I will go ahead and say that you guys are within your rights to take a long rest here if you would be so inclined.
We are going to
Hallelujah.
we're going to tie up our friend up north here.
Yeah. Okay. So I already rolled for him,
bring-
and he's gonna wake up in 4 hours from now.
Okay.
So
Yeah, we're gonna rope him
Of
up here.
course,
And
you
we're gonna
created that.
we're gonna take over their fire and put the corpses over in a pile somewhere.
yeah. So just
I assume we loot through them. So
yep. And
Can I strip
I
him down to his
looted them.
underwear?
what now?
Our unconscious dude, can I take off all his clothes except for his undergarments?
Are you stealing his robes now?
No, this will work for our advantage when we interrogate him later.
Sure.
So that would
Yeah.
be-
So he's nude.
Yeah,
Can I
yeah, dude,
find an
nude.
icon for this? Let
No,
me
he's
find-
not nude. He's got like his like lower
Here,
level
there's
robes.
the icon for it.
Yes.
There's the
So you're
icon
just
for
gonna
him
twist his
being
nipples?
in his underwear. So yeah, he had some nice robes on, but they are no longer on him.
I think
So
if Reggie was nude, he'd have this one.
Okay. I want to find out what the deuce is up with that helmet.
That's a good one too.
all right. So would you guys like to loot these fellows?
Yep.
I already did.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm getting it. All right. So let's see here.
Mine.
Loot.
Gimme.
Loot. All right. So there was a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dudes because you took everything off of the dude you tied up. So 1, 2, 3, 4,
Was to
5.
get out.
Oh, dang, you guys rolled good. All right, so you get, let's see here, a total of, let's see here,
Vorpal sword.
plus 8, plus, 2, plus 1. A total of 20 gold pieces. And 25 silver pieces and 50 copper pieces. So you guys can work on dividing that up as you see fit.
Dorothy boy have anything worth taking?
So if you take off his helmet, so like who does this? So Grinkle, you were the first one to kind of like start doing this. Do you like pick up his helmet and then like kind of look at it?
Oh, I inspect the living shit out of it.
Yeah, cool. So
I am absolutely fascinated by whatever happened.
yeah, so like you're just looking at, and it looks mostly like just normal like a cap that like steel cap that like has a piece that goes down over the nose and covers most of the face, but it has like sockets for the eyes. And so do you try putting it on?
Yeah, what's up with the nose?
The nose, like it just yeah, it has like a
Is it
steel
just
piece
open?
that like droops over it. Let me find a picture for you real quick. Let's see here.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Rinkle's gonna go insane and kill us all.
Can I tie the man's cloak around his head as a blind? Hold. don't have any
Sorry, can you do
bags.
what now?
So the guy that we have tied up, can I tie his robe around his head, like if you would put a bag on somebody's head?
Can you rip off one of the dwarves' beards, like just absolutely scalp the man's face and then use that as its blind?
We might stick that inside of the robe to make it more uncomfortable.
No, shove that in his mouth.
Ooh,
That'll be his
yeah,
gag.
Okay, I like this.
Oh, there you go.
We MF Doom up in here. But
we did not the hair. Make some knots for it and then
there you go. That's what the helmet looks like essentially.
Party costume.
Okay, well, in that case, Grinkle is going to inspect it up and down. It looks like a regular helmet. And then he automatically gets greedy. He wants whatever happened to that guy. So he goes ahead and puts the helmet on
All
right then.
you
right
put it
there.
on.
And
Whoever
his
is
pointy
near.
nose actually folds down. And it becomes like a third spike through the damn thing.
Oh. Yeah, so like you put it on, and then anybody who's around him, like Grinkle like turns and looks at somebody, and you see that Grinkle's eyes are also glowing red. So let's see here. Let me find the name for it. Actually, I don't know where that is. I'll find it on break. I'll find the name of it. But yeah, now you have a helmet that makes your eyes glow red. It doesn't give you any statistical benefit, but
Okay, so there's no reason to attune it.
yeah, no, it's not an attune thing. It just makes whoever is wearing it, their eyes glow red.
Oh, okay. I thought he was gonna kill us all.
Hey, Dranar. Hey, Dranar. How do I look?
You look just as scary as ever.
Ah, thanks. Okay, so a complete. I don't know that my eyes are glowing red.
I didn't tell you.
Yeah, he doesn't.
For reference,
So,
that is
okay.
the loot that you guys got.
Ah.
So however you
Okay,
guys want to spread
well-
that up on break.
In that case, Grinkle is just gonna kind of walk around with his nose absolutely stuck downward, and he's gonna walk around with that helmet on, prancing about.
Yeah, okay, cool. All right. So yeah, you guys are just kind of walking around doing all that. I think
Except
this
for me.
is... Yeah.
Can we take
But
a
I
break?
think
I
they're
gotta
probably
so
like,
bad.
as you all are like kind of like setting up to camp out, because I'm assuming that you're probably going to take a long rest after this.
Corrosive like
please.
comes
I
comes
just used
to.
everything. I don't have any more rage. You have no idea how concerning that is.
He like comes to and he's been like rearranged to be kind of an end table and the party's like resting their feet on him. Oh, you're awake.
Just like, ugh. Okay, what happened and why were they so strong?
Well, if your anus is a little bit loose, that's okay. They didn't touch you.
Jeez. Quiet down.
Oh my god.
It's okay. It's okay. The bad men aren't gonna hurt you anymore.
Just Grinkle will.
At this,
As you were saying.
Corrosive is confusedly comforted by that.
Confusingly. The guy with red eyes is patting you on the shoulder and telling you this.
Just slightly comforted, but
Every
also
little
kind of
thing
confused.
It's
But...
gonna be alright. If only I had the bard, I could play that. Anyway. Also, Grinkle's gonna turn to Ohm. Hey, nice hits, hotshot. Better luck next time.
Oh my god.
Hey, I just saw your face and wanted to claw my eyes out. Couldn't hit anything after that.
Hey, just saw your diet and wanted to throw up everywhere because it's shit.
Does the helmet fit even like a little bit weirder than it should? Because it's got a big ol' effing dent in the front of it from where Reggie's forehead's like.
Probably. Yeah, so like it's a little bit forward on his head because
No,
like
it
his
actually
head
fits
rests-
to where the dent in Grinkle's head is.
Oh,
It's only minor brain
bird.
damage.
No,
The brain
no,
damage.
no. If we really wanted to compensate his oddly shaped skull, we'd have to have holes cut in the side for the coat hanger. Come on.
Dude, you gotta cut a hole in the nose so your nose just pokes out.
Can I do that?
He's just a nose.
Over the long work, you should actually, or long range.
Yeah, I mean, there's probably like naturally holes like in the nose piece, so yeah, you can breathe through there just fine. So.
No,
Alright.
just for
No,
the
no,
sight
no.
of
So,
a
like, the
nose
picture
shape.
that you sent us, it's just like a single hole through the center of it. So that just
Oh.
the nose is
You have to like
sticking out.
thread your nose through.
Yeah, you have to
Oh.
like carefully angle it on and
Oh
thread the
yeah.
nose through.
Oh.
Question: if somebody was to take the helmet and jerk it up violently, would it work kind of like a cigar cutter and just like snip off?
Something. I guess we'll have to find out whenever I die.
I'm gonna make a quick strength check here.
Oh.
Hey, does anybody want this coin?
What coin is it?
I mean,
What?
we've been dividing it up
coin?
evenly. So
Oh,
Oh,
Did you
okay.
say something about coins? Did you?
you don't
Grady,
get
Grinkle, Grady, Grinkle, Grady, Grinkle.
So everybody, we're just dividing it evenly.
Yeah, so that's probably we're due for a break, so we're probably you guys can like figure all that out on break, but
all right.
yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and take like a 5-minute break to just kind of use the bathroom, split up loot, and then like we'll say that like you guys long rest there, So you guys can go ahead and like manage all of your long rest stuff.
Can I roll my hit dice in person?
You don't have to roll hit
Yeah,
dice.
you don't roll hit dice because you're taking a long rest, so you just automatically go to full.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Bet.
And then last but not least, everybody add 190 experience to your character sheet.
Yay!
All right. So at that, we're gonna go take a break while we split up loot, fix our character sheets, and use the bathroom and all that good stuff. So we will be right back. Don't go away.
420, baby.
Wait,
Hey,
422.
21.